What we need: patience, pragmatism, and focus. These are three things that, unfortunately, seem to be lost both in Central America and oftentimes here in the United States. 2012 will not be 1980. Who lost Central America will not sit high on the electorate's agenda here in the U.S. Yet personally, I think it should sit in a higher position. I think we need to see movement on four basic sort of political fronts if Central America is going to get itself out of this rough patch. The first one is a continued capacity of the U.S., that is ourselves, our legislative and administrative and executive branches, to fashion a bipartisan policy that delivers timely and effective assistance to Central America, as promised under CARSI and the Central American Security Partnership. I mean, Roger is right. Will they deliver what has been promised in obviously a very stringent budgetary environment? The monies proffered, if we looked at what was spent, which I think was like $165 million under CARSI, that's about $4 per capita in Central America. If we ramp it up to, say, $400 million, that's about $10 a head. That doesn't buy you a whole lot of security, but it's a start. I think we need to see a serious demonstration of political will. We heard good words coming out of the meeting, the SICA meeting in June. I think that we see, signs of hope, but can those old sort of political fissures and divisions that have troubled the political scene in Mexico, and Central America, be overcome? As one person, as we were just before the earthquake struck here in Washington, we were discussing with our ambassador to our present ambassador to Guatemala, what Central America needs is an Esquipulas moment, which is to go back to the kind of peace accords that helped end the Central American conflict in the late 1980s. Finally, we need to see further progress, not retreat, in Mexico during what is going to be clearly a tough electoral year, 2012, in which challenges of meeting organized crime are going to be debated, the need for sweeping reforms in law enforcement and the judiciary will continue to be a sort of in the forefront. And finally, I totally agree with Roger. I thought I was going to be able to have a little thunder myself, that we need to use all our sort of ingenuity, diligence to support a peaceful electoral regime change in Venezuela in October 2012 and end Chavez's support for crime and terror in the Americas.